Okay, besties, part two. So I'm seeing this person coming towards you, really wanting to. This is something about their reputation. Maybe whatever they are fleeing from has kind of rocked their reputation, and they're thinking that if they partner with someone like you, that it will kind of balance the scales in that area. That they, if they're standing shoulder to shoulder with you, other people are going to look at them and be like, oh, well, if he's standing shoulder to shoulder with her, then how bad can he be? Maybe we misjudged the situation. Maybe there's something we don't know. Maybe this person just hit a rough patch. Maybe they were tricked by someone. Like maybe they were out of character when they did this thing that either caused this tower moment that they're fleeing from, or a byproduct of that tower moment that they're fleeing from is that their reputation has taken a hit in some way. Bestie, I'm getting like the energy in the cards and the energy that I'm actually picking up on when I tune into it are extremely different. The energy in the cards is like someone coming to you like, oh yes, I have the best of intentions. Like I want commitment with you. I want it all. I want us to be a power couple. I want this brand new beginning. Like I want it all with you, and you're the person I want to do it with. And it's like, bestie, this person is like trying to make it seem like you are very special to them. But this person is coming in a little bit of a desperate energy. Like they actually really need you to do this thing for them because something is fucking crumbling. So like they really need this to work out, whatever their little plan here is. But they don't want you to know how badly they need that to work out because they think like they're going to come across as insincere. You are insincere because you're not coming clean. You're coming here hiding something. You have like a flower in your outstretched hand, but in the hand behind your back, there's like a dead baby bird. And you're like, look what I brought you. Like, okay, but what's that thing behind your back? Don't worry about that. You don't need to worry about that. Like, focus on this beautiful little flower that I'm handing you, and don't use your intuition to think about what's in the hand behind my back. Bestie, this person sees you as extremely emotionally generous. Like you just have a generous energy, but emotionally is why this person is coming to you, because they're feeling surrounded. They're feeling like they're like jackals on all sides of them. And they're looking for kind of like this almost like mothering presence, like someone to stand up and be like, I'll defend you. I'll protect you. Come under my fold and you will be shielded from whatever those, hungry wolves in the distance are, like whatever those eyes in the dark are, like they can't get you as long as you're here. So there's something about your energy that this person looks to when they are feeling vulnerable. Bestie, this person, wow. All right, I will say this. While this person is coming to you in this energy, I think that they are a person who leads with their ego a lot of the time. In fact, their ego is so strong, I'm getting that it's hard for them to even really see past it, let alone tap into anything that's living underneath of it. But if you really got through those defenses and you got to what is underneath the ego, this person is in a very vulnerable place, and they are actually, whatever's happening in their life, this tower moment is creating like an ego death. And I think it's very destabilizing for them because they view the world through their ego. But when it comes to this ego death, they realize that like something is happening outside of their control, and it's happening for their greatest good. But as it's happening, they are feeling really exposed and unsafe. And somewhere in all of this, I think this person truly understands that not only you, but that relationships, anything worth having relationship-wise or really just in life, will require equal give and take. And I think one of the things that this person is having an ego death over is how little they give. I'm actually getting that there's this energy of them thinking because they do a lot for another person, like maybe this is like acts of service, maybe this is just like paying for things. This is like acts that this person is taking, they're thinking they're being very generous because they're doing all these things for another person, but they're actually being extremely stingy with their emotions. They're not sharing their emotions. They're not giving the other person validation or reassurance or security when it comes to emotions. Whatever person they're dealing with is feeling very, very insecure because they have this person coming to them, like giving them all these things, all, this money, these tangible things. But when it comes to the emotional part of it, it's like a barren landscape. And they're like, well, I've clearly like missed the mark here. But I think deep down, this person just has found a part of them that was inaccessible previously. The part of them that they would have to go to tap into those very deep emotions, they never really went there before. They went to great lengths to avoid even being honest with themselves about whether a door to that room existed. And now they're in the room. Something has forced them into that room and shut the door, bolted the door behind them, and they are just freaking out. But while they're in that room, they have to look around, and they're looking around and they're seeing all these things in there. And one of the things they're seeing is the fact that, like, damn, that person was giving me something that lives in here, and I was not reciprocating it because I couldn't even go to the room where those things are kept. So again, I don't know if this is someone you have dealt with in the past and they're realizing these things about you, or this is someone new that you're meeting that is realizing these things about a situation in their past, and they do want to do better. They realize that they are being called by the universe to do better. It's just incredibly destabilizing for them because this person just kind of seems like a little bit of an egomaniac. Okay, I'm getting this weird energy that, like, that's something that makes them charming, though. I recently saw these episodes of 90 Day Fiancé UK, and there was this guy in there who was such a narcissist, but I also think that he was, like, on the spectrum, and a lot of those traits were misinterpreted because he was on the spectrum. They just seemed like some of the things he was doing seemed extremely narcissistic, but when his actual emotions would shine through, you would realize that he was, like, very genuine and vulnerable. Just the way that he came across was just, like, very agitating. But I think his intentions behind, like, the things he was saying weren't rooted in the place that most people would assume they were rooted when you hear someone say those things. Like, they might be very misogynistic things, but the place that it's coming from in him isn't the place that you think that it's coming from. It's still wrong. It's still something in need of remediation, but the intent behind it isn't what you think it is. Spirit, what else about this person? Aw. Bestie, this person is and has been on a long and winding journey. And I'm seeing that this is a journey that this person was meant to walk beside you. But they took a detour, okay? They might be a person who has shiny object syndrome. They see something glittery and they think that they have to go after it. They have to go check it out, even if they already have something in their hand that is deeply meaningful. And it will mean setting that thing down to go inspect this shiny object. I see that this person really struggles with that. And they have reached a part in their journey where they are feeling very stuck and stranded. And they are looking to you as this lighthouse because they see you as a person who has clearly defined what is the darkness and what is the light. And this person is very much in a gray area that is a fog right now, and they are looking to you, this incredible double-sided luminary, to help them sort through an extremely confusing time in their life. Bestie, I don't know what advice to give you for that. That's a tough one. I think that you're going to have to use your discernment on this one. You're going to have to really apply this to your individual situation, and you're going to have to really trust your instincts on this, okay? Only you know what's best for you. I love you. Let me know in the comments how this plays out.